Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to an exclusive interview on Kairos TV with President Dr. Swede. Welcome, Mr. President.
It is indeed a beautiful day, and I'd like to appreciate all my coaches, my leaders that are present, and also to appreciate all the chairmanship board, all the chairmanship that are watching the telecast. I want to welcome all the soccer lovers, abadlali bebhola, bamoka, ke ba amogela ditulong tse fapaneng, all soccer lovers. And I just want to say to all of you, thank you so much for coming. And it is indeed a privilege to sit in this kind of august house, especially in such a beautiful day where soccer becomes a win in whatever we do. So thank you so much. And I'd like to appreciate you all as we are proceeding with our program. And I trust that we will be able to proceed accordingly. And we might not have to handle more than 10 people in the studio, having a multiple of coaches coming on board. But I would like to say this is going to be a day memorable. It's going to be a day that we all, especially carriers of the grace of development, will get to understand that if leaders don't come forward and moreover sing a song, practice, making an assurance that we reach out in our communities and promote development at a grassroots level, and moreover, we build order at that very place in order to make sure that we resuscitate and restore the dignity of soccer that we have in soccer. And I would say that it's moreover indirect to Africa. We have been having so many ill and I would say illicit and diabolic kind of whether events that were planned for so many years and has become barbaric and gigantic to a point that we have to deal with them even at a professional level. So I am presenting myself to each and every chairmanship and coach that is present on this very telecast today. Those that are watching by way of cast, whether on Facebook or YouTube, Rock, and all other platforms. We are presenting today the President Cup, which we trust that it is presented the very first time in South Africa, but also we are trusting that it would grow the scales of Southern Africa, and over it will much impact laws, talking the policies, the rules and regulations of fraternity. Now, thank you so much, and let's just proceed. As I want to thank also the players, because I see there are many players that have come on board online. The players are excited and ignited with fire. Back with Lilo. And I want to say to all of you players, we are presenting this cup for you all, so that you all get the opportunity to play in a space that is safe, moreover in a space that is orderly. And again, we are presenting money. Now to remind all my chairmanships coaches that Tshwane has never been a place for soccer, whether it could be in terms of the atmosphere, Soweto. As an ex-player, I'll tell you that Soweto, Johannesburg, there's always been that space in terms of development and over in its establishment. We have seen it also in the World Cup that most establishments were located in and it became that actually for each and every one, whether it has to do with tourism, where the world will want to come and see your F&B and so forth. So we are saying that if such events are admired by us, and we know that even when it comes to your sponsorship, they look at the side. We have actually, we're all decided to have teams that are uprise in Tshwane, Melody Sundowns, your likes of Super Sport. But unfortunately, they took their offices from Tshwane, and all of them are operating, some in the in Johannesburg, and Tshwane is left naked. And the Tshwane fanatics are actually left, sometimes they don't even know how to say this soccer that has been actually a kind of an advocate that had brought advocacy to unite this nation. Jim, ladies and gentlemen, I just need to present in a very few minutes. Not alone in this very day. I have the esteemed coaches, and some could be women, actually have made a decision to come out and begin to now develop and establish. And at some point, gentlemen, muchly taken for granted, and most of them are even being demised because of the level and where they are begun, are actually supposed, as they are not set in terms of being professional, or some of not in professionalism. But I came even today to give commemoration to every coach and every chairman that had in his heart and also a burning heart. Hence, we call this President Cup Watuka. It has to be a zeal of someone that is, I want development, the place where I am. I want to see change. I want to erase crime and deal away with teenage pregnancies, deal away with drug abuse, due to overusing sport development, particularly soccer. I mean, in our nation, and advocate against such. Now, I want to put it to us that a soccer pitch has to become a what we call courtroom for all our people. Our young people shouldn't be in any courtroom pertaining whatever behavior that is moreover ignited by pressure. But a pitch must become a courtroom where our young people, I mean, begin to now, showcase their talent, fighting against any peer pressure, and moreover, teenage pregnancies, fighting drug abuse. And we know that when they are pitch, they'll be able, and the other also importantly, fighting self-esteem in order to fit in certain groupings. But now, when they have been given an opportunity to contest and to fight the yes, in a pitch, in a soccer pitch, they are able and likely to become great leaders of tomorrow, prepared by these particular coaches that we actually exclusively today interview as we are counting down the President Cup hashtag Watukamul. And we believe that we are going to have great flair in Tshwane. We're going to have a festivity. It's going to be family day. Kuzoba labo abantu zabe bahlabe khona. Itlabe tjhatji mo batho ba kgwele ya dinao ba kopaneng teng ke batho bohle ba bapalang ke bua nkhuluma ngeintate ke bua ka batho bohle ba ratang kgwele ba every meaning I would say Tshwanean and all families will be at the stadium. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just in few a minute will work to present a vision. The vision goes as follows. Simple. The President Cup is moreover birth heart of a man who is actually myself a victim in regard to be having people who are leaders, who actually now helped me and they developed me and made assurance become a respectful leader who respect others, a loving man, loving father. And I've learned because I've learned from participating in sports. I can play various actually now sports. I can play table tennis. I can play tennis. I can play rugby. I can play them. If I mention a few, as an ex-soccer player, being a captain of my teams, also went to the House of Swallows, the Birds, and came about in the Champions Little League. And I want to say this, that now it grew in us to make sure that in time coming, they shall raise a generation and leadership to stand out, but moreover having a heart for soccer and to eradicate corruption and stand against cheating and other things that are rate. Now you find, I mean, some of the teams from Social Guve, they don't get the opportunity to even get out there because we all know. So now I actually came out to stand for each and every team and every leader and chairmanship to say we can showcase. It matters not our geographical point. It matters not whether we are from money. It matters not whether you're from Hammarskraal. Matters not whether you're from Sheffield. As long as we create talent, would be able to make sure every young man and also extensively young woman that is now the talent and moreover desire to play the soccer, they will all have the opportunity. They will all find a good leadership. They will all find a good coaching and academy. As good in order to take forth. So now the President Cup now comes out in Southern Africa as a development board that would muchly work with other teams in order to identify talent, but greater than all, in order to present and for even other teams. We have started small this year, but we are attempting to go bigger in the coming year, and we trust that it will be bigger, that it will much also enhance those champions of the team and make sure that they actually become part of actually now the pricing that is coming forward. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all. I want to just go straight into our interviews. And as I welcome all my astute coaches, and I want to welcome in their numbers, they are here, but I'm going to just welcome each and every one of them coming on board. And we're coming, to you live from Kairos TV. And let me just go, and I want to welcome Coach of Highland. If you are then prepared, I trust that at the studios, they'll be able to put you in. Let's put the coach in and say, Coach, you are welcome to be part of this session of the exclusive interview as we are preparing for the President Cup. And welcome this honorable and say, welcome, Coach. We are thankful, Coach Bikuto of Highlanders United FC. I don't know how to put this. Kiabua as a chairman, but on the other hand, I'm speaking also as a coach. Because we thought we are just preparing a top 8, but I can tell you already we're having more than 50 teams that have come on board. 0 plus. We didn't receive them. Only 225 because we want to fill up some spaces. Coach, what to come thing? Hakasa para fela ki mollo fela o tuka o ku kwang mo President Kapu kere ku amohele my coach and let Coach Bikutso of Highlanders United FC. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, my leader. Legaina.
Coach.
Hey, I'm a coach. Galewa man, Galewa. Highlanders United, I'm a coach. Coach Ori,
Yes.
Coach Gaga, Coach G. I'm introducing Islanders from the part of Terza Park inside Pretoria-North.
Oh, thank you. Teresa Park, say YouTube, all in the streams, there can emotes on. I trust that everybody from Tshwane-North, one of our coaches have said earlier in the morning, he said to me, President, I want to acknowledge the effort. At times, nobody does acknowledge what we do. No one actually gets to bring appraisal. We are not even looking for that because we this from out of our. But now this man said, Coach, I chairman, you also have the ability to host the World Cup, as we know that now we are in the flare. It's they always say when there's fire, there's technicality. And I'm loving it because I can feel that that fire is going through the streams. Facebook can locate us. And I'm so excited because there's nothing that will be able to stop what has begun and whether we can be red taped anywhere, we will continue, and we'll make sure that we deliver accordingly. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back because when we check, we are having some red tape somewhere. Because anytime, whenever you do something great, you must be ready for opposition. Now, I was having a coach, meaning we so, and I would continue to make sure that we cover our program accordingly, and make sure that we bring the right coaches on board. Let me go and bring coach to me. I will be bringing the coach from PK Stars to share with us in this festivity. Thank you so much, my leader. I saw that you came very quickly to check and say, Chairman, lost here. And I'm so excited that I know that I'm talking to one of our whom we host a derby together. And you're welcome, coach, part of this President Cup in this very historic day. Thank you, and I know you have it in your heart. Ke a tseba gore le tla be le tsholla mollo madi a tlhaela ka mo centurion e re botšia coach gore best thing in this cup. You're welcome to open up your
Mike,
unmute yourself. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no. Thank you so much for the platform, Coach. We are more than ready for this. We've been waiting for this kind of tournament, and I like the fact that it's being hosted in a ground that we are more familiar with, and I hope other teams are ready for us because we are bringing, as Mr. Komani once said, there is heat that side. We are coming with the water to extinguish the fire. So be ready for us. So, but
Thank you
in
so
any
much,
case,
coach.
yeah.
You see, well,
No,
the,
thank
the
you.
chairman said to me, Chairman, we are coming because we know that Watu Kamullo. We said no. The president Cup is a motto, and the motto of President Cup for many years coming, Watu Kamullo, and that will be the motto and the slogan of this particular tournament. And the chairman of PK Star said to me, then we will come and we are going to unlock the Tamullo Komaraba start. And I had a laugh. And so meaning more excited to say when the chairman says Rohulula di Tamulilo, Tsako Maraba start for the Timamolo, Kamutoria. And then now lastly, what would be your addition in regard to you performance, especially when it comes to you bringing young stars, you're under 13, I know, you're under 15, you're under 17, I know, and what are your expectations?
All right. For me, the thing is that the platform gives me a lot of insight in terms of the players' developments. Like for instance, I'm one coach who's passionate about player development from a very young age. I've started coaching at age of 15, so I've been in this game for quite a long time. So I would like to see my boys playing against the best, and also I've got a ladies team because I don't want to be seen as being sexist or anything. So we're balancing the status quo. We've got the ladies team and the boys. So we just want to see our boys and ladies being playing against the best of the best and doing our bit to build the South African motto in terms of football. Because if you can see right now, the World Cup is busy, but all of us, even the president and SAFA, everyone is watching it from home. So these are the future stars. So we need to make sure that we prepare them well because this is where it all begins in the grassroots, and then we'll always be there in the World Cup coming in the coming World Cups. Because right at the moment we are all watching it from home. So we need to change that. We need to definitely change that, and it can only start here. So we are bringing the stars for the future,
Yes.
and I'm looking forward to playing with all the other teams that I've never played with. Montana is a friend of ours. We look forward to seeing you guys again.
Thank you so much, Coach. I'm
Yeah.
taking it from there. I see you've got so many of your followers that have paid money to really see things of you there. And
Yeah.
I see the Usisanda Uti, you're gonna be president, Coach to me, after we are done with this aid. And you can see, it's so beautiful. Tabi Sojulia says, "Oh, Pedro Duella," it is so awesome. And the Usisanda is really coming paid very well. Mrs. Sanders says, Montana, be aware, no mercy this time. I think that is from a wounded lion, and we are. Well, thank you so much, Coach, for you.
Yeah.
I'm delighted, and we are looking forward. Please, Coach, do come and let's have fun, and let's invite all we can. I want to encourage all the coaches. Let's invite our people to talk. They're very great of us on the other side in terms of commentary, and let them go to Facebook, let them go to YouTube and reach out. Iska is talking about Palmer coming now. And thank you so much, Coach, and God bless you. Thank you so much, Coach, for you. And I'm just going to run to a guest coach that we from Winterfell, the stars, one of the leaders that I trust that South Africa needs to have. And in just a short period of time, I met the man and I'm so astonished because when I see passion, when I see dedication, when I see commitment, I don't care about what we have. I don't look at what or what whether we are billionaires or not. It doesn't count for me to be a billionaire syndrome. What counts for me is a man who takes all his home and say, let us have young masters in Winterfeld. Coach, welcome. Welcome to On Your Oil, my coach. You check on your screen there, that audio. Okay, you're welcome to open it. Thank you so much. Oh, you close it again. Let's open it again. Will take some time. These are coaches. These are not
Let me try to.
teachers. These are coaches. They play soccer. Coach, you have opened it nicely. That's nice. Don't close it. Okay. Let me try again. Coach, don't close it. It's okay. Don't press it. Okay. Yeah, you can leave it. Press it once and leave it. I'm working with championship. We're building human beings. We are not building apps, technology.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you, my coach. You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you very much, Chairman, for having me. Yeah, I'm very much excited to be part of this tournament, especially for my under 15. I've been with them for years now, so they are like my kid. So I'm happy to bring them to the tournament. It's for the first time for us to come to the big tournament like that. So I'm happy because of the tournament was dedicated to our master God. So I think God will guide us and we are not going to cheat each other. As Winterfell Young Masters, we are coming there to make a mark. We are not there to threat anyone. We are coming there to make a mark to show that Winterfell has a lot of talent there. So we are coming with everything that we have. I'm warning coaches to come and watch our team playing with other teams. The team that has drawn with us, then they must expect a fire. As we said, the Holy Ghost fire will burn in the pitch. So that is what we're promising you today.
Thank you
I
so
think,
much, coach.
so if you don't know me, a coach, yeah.
You can continue, coach. Don't worry. Continue. Yes, we hear you.
Yes. Okay, most people, they don't know me. Those who know me, they know me by the name of Pep Guardiola. So if you know what type of play Pep Guardiola plays, it means you know us as Winterfeld Young Master. So my real name is Peter. So that's my real name, and so my team plays their league at Wilfa. So I'm the head coach of Wilfa. That's who I am. Those who know me, they know me. I'm a fair coach, the one who loves kids, the one who loves to coach every kid as my coach, as my kids, not like a coach who is greedy by giving the players information. Even opponents of Winterfeld Young Masters, they know me as their coach,
They
not
know.
only a coach of
Oh,
Young
wow.
Masters, the coach.
Yes. No, thank you know,
Yes.
coach. I'm falling in love. When you talk about you sharing the information, that's what we all should do. That's why we here to make sure we share the information to our players. In order to develop them, even, mentally, so psychologically, so they are strong as much as they are strong physically. So technically, so thank you so much, coach, for coming on board. Now you said Watukamu lost. So, coach, thank you so much. You're welcome to the fire and the President Cup, and it's gonna
Yes.
happen on the 4th. We thank you, coach, for your presence, and God bless you. Thank you so much, sir. Now, let me just bring on board. I've got my coach here. I love what God is doing now. Seeing a development of young coaches coming on board, and they are so determined. And I love their strategy in how they are coming. Hopefully, they are coming for this particular coach. I just had to understand that he's one of the coaches that South Africa will match not only of development but in the professional coming. A great job with the under 17. If I'm particular, and I want to welcome coach. I welcome you. Welcome to the exclusive interview with the president. Thank you so much. Welcome. Okay. I think my coach, I think the only thing is that you come through the studio, you'll check there, it will ask you to accept your microphone and so forth. You can do that if it's not actually audible as we speak right now. Let's fix that one on your side because I can see your audio
Okay.
is
So
open,
you can
but
hear
it's
me.
not audible. We can hear you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank
Okay. Thank you to everyone. And I like to say thank you, my coach, also. And to say, as part of Golden Eagles coach, we are kindly appreciating this for this opportunity to participate in this President Cup because it seems like it's gonna be a league tournament. What to come on, as they say. We are Golden Eagles. Most of the time, we believe in youngsters, we believe in young development. So by all means, we are coming there with fire. So as Coach Fana at Golden Eagles, we are saying to all teams, watch out because we are here to destroy. We are not here to play. As as much as it is, I think the FC Montana has an experience to it. So we are coming back again to the tournament of President Cup, and we like to just wish everyone the best of success for this tournament and let it be enjoyable day. Everyone enjoy and God bless to everyone.
Thank you so much, Coach. I am excited that you spoke all truth, only the truth. Coach, we are looking forward to meet with you. We trust that the fire will be rekindled like in the days of Daniel. Because fire will so much that it will deal with people when they're just. So thank you so much, Coach. That's the coach from of Golden Eagles, and I'm so excited that you coming and we're looking to have you now. And let me just, as a push, as being thankful to my coach, I want to welcome one of the coaches which does great development in our country. And I want to say we welcome this man with all our hands and also our hearts, coach, meaning the coach of Ledwaba Stars FC. Now, coach, I would be putting make sure that you come on board and speak with people. I can see that coach already feeling the fire. Even the t-shirt can't be on.
What do you come on? What do you come on? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my leadership. And I give you share all the coaches in the house. I'm saying we can't wait to see this beautiful initiative. And I'm sure everyone will be ready by the 4th. So the Athlete Dover Stars, we would like to tell you that, you know what, we would like to bring that cup home. It belongs to Mamelodi, that cup. So definitely we'll make sure that we bring it home. And I'm quite sure all the teams are ready. So Watu Kamullo will be there. Thank you, my leadership.
Thank you so much, my leader. Short and beautiful and mature. We are blessed to have you. Doing Mamelodi, dealing with pride, particularly youth sports development, and he's doing it through soccer. Now we are really thankful to have you, the coach, the chairman of our Stars FC. We can't wait to have you. I can't wait to bring this man in here. What this man says, I think we can. Let me say, my leader, you are welcome and God bless you. Bring those boys and let's have fun on that very day. As we welcome the coach, Coach Fatso of FC. Thank you, Coach. Come on board. We thank you, Coach, and I'll be following with Coach Taylor and move. And we would muchly also, let's to those who are maybe disturbed by network, will have them again. Now let me have Coach Tapel. I'm going to have you, my leader, because I've lost a coach so far of Cake. So he's going to come back. I think he can't see well because the fire is burning there, and he can't see well coming this far. So, I heard Coach Chairmanship of Ledwaba Stars FC saying, "What Lalelo Tisha Tukisha Mollo," and then we Tisha High Kabwena. So, welcome, Coach. I've seen some of your people that you have paid, which are on social media. They've come on board and spoke very shortly, and I don't think they did pay them, but they just said Palmer. So I'm not sure what they mean. Maybe I know that the coach and the chairmanship can explain to us when Palmer comes to Tshwane-North and the Pretoria Grounds, what would happen there at Tshwane-North Sports Grounds. Thank you. Welcome, Coach. You're welcome, Coach. You are able to talk. The platform is yours. The whole world is watching. In any destabilized meaning networking, I will ask us to have that patience. And let's love our coaches if we have to bring them in. Thank you, Coach Pello. You're now audible. We can even see you. You're welcome to open up. I can see Scaladi says, "Let's go, Coach." You're welcome, Coach, to talk to us.
I just hope everyone is ready. I just hope everyone is ready for the tournament because we are. And I'm here with my chairman, Coach Murano. And thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity that you gave us to join the tournament. And I just hope we won't regret for the father because we're coming back with the trophy. The come is coming. That's what I'm gonna say to you guys. And my boys and the management of the team, we are ready. And yeah, I'm not gonna say much. I was saying more for my chairman And all I could say is thank you for the opportunity, and I would really like you to do more and just not stop on this tournament, so that we can be able to fill up our cabinet. And yeah, I am the come is coming. My chairman will tell you more about it.
Thank you so much, Coach. Yes, we might be struggling with it. Thank you to the chairman. Chairman, we are thankful for releasing this stars and also, great troop of soldiers coming thus far to this President Cup. It's going to be a jubilee, and it's going to be Chairman, thank you so much for coming on board. If I am saying it very well, Tato, thank you much for your comment. And I see Livu, and I think Livu has been paid well, says we are Palmer, and Palmer is us. Paid Livu very well. Very well of you there. And I'm excited to have such fanatics. And thank you so much, Livu, for coming on board and sharing that with us. As we proceed, I'd like to do the prospective coach, chairman, and the chairman of Riverside Palmer. Thank you so much, sir. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we know that our network, sometimes I'll be connecting with you, might be network is not well. Do not faint. We are continuing here. I'm dealing with coaches, dealing with the technicians. I'm dealing with coaches. I'm dealing with the social media gurus. I'm dealing with coaches who develop human beings. They don't develop systems. So we can't praise them for a system. Thank you so much, Coach, for your coming on board. Let me take now, if I have to do this, I have no but let me just take this coach here, coach from FC Montana. Let's hear, Coach, the Google search. You are there just to check on where we are able to hear what you have for us, which is not spoken by the president. I want to hear from you if you are there, and I'm trying to bring him on board. But if he's not there yet, we'll move forward and make sure that we bring other coach quickly. So now let me just do this quickly and bring my coach who's been with me there for some time. Coach, yes, I'm bringing my coach. There you go. Just a bit that we are allowing. Yes, there we go. Coach, you are back at Coach Makwena of Comcake. Say I love the name. I love it so much because of the lineage of my wife. They've got a black such a language. So when I saw Comcake, I knew that something is going to happen here. We are having great, and various ethnicities. We are looking forward to the agility that you're coming with. And Coach, I want to welcome you at the President Cup, hashtag Watuka Law. Let's welcome Coach Mwena of Com FC. Thank you so much. Welcome, Coach.
Watuka mollo.
How do you
Badumetse.
Yes.
Badumetse.
Yeah.
Radumela.
Yeah.
Kaboreti.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comcake United, Coach Mawena. I believe so far I'm the only team from Soshanguve side. We are coming short. We know, and I believe I'm the youngest coach in the tournament so far.
Okay.
We are coming. I hope we're ready, because final, we are there.
I'm loving that, Coach. And I actually was expecting you coming from Northern Cape, and I thought maybe coming from some of ESTRS, because when I saw Comcake, honestly, when you said Soshanguve, I looked at the state and I looked at gave that, and this team might be coming from Northern Cape. But Soshanguve, it's a statement for us. And that obviously I know that our local boys are more determined, and they only need those opportunities. And thank you, coach, for giving them the opportunity to come on board. And I want to accumulate, say, continue doing great work. I tell you, there is another young coach, but I know that we'll talk about it later. Who's on the early 20s. Maybe you might be on your late, what call it, teenage stages. But I can tell you, coach, the coaches are here, and being a young coach is an advantage. We are thankful that you're here, and South Africa is blessed to have you. And may God bless Comcake FC until we meet again. Let me bless you, my coach, and thank you so much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is actually it's on fire. I feel like I'm now not actually operating as the president or the chairman, but I'm more operating as a PR chairman, because to make sure that you all feel at home, it doesn't become stagnant, it doesn't become more formal. So breaking the formality, and I need you to come with me. Let's all have fun. Let the coaches have fun, because in the field of play, it's gonna be fire, and it might not be as fun as we are talking now. So I'm so excited to talk. Also now next I will be welcoming Coach Eddie. And Coach Eddie, we welcome you, sir. It would be an honor that we are able to see video and be able to allow our PR to put you on. Coach Eddie, I see you online. And if we have Coach Nunu Baloi, please come on board leadership, and let's move with interview to make sure that Rituki Shamolo will be closing in few minutes. In 9 or 10 minutes, I'll be closing the session. I need to talk to these two coaches. I'm not sure whether you're struggling with your network, but let me continue and tell you that the President Cup would be a cup to be remembered, and mainly on few things. In regard to policies and our rules and regulation, we as management have adopted certain meaning strict, I would say, disciplines, and these are the controls that could assist us. I've been to tournaments. I've seen how a 17-year-old can play with a 13-year-old. I've seen how a 21-year-old can shave and play with a 15-year-old. And in the very last, we are killing our boys. We are taking away, fragility, and moreover, exposing them to corruption. And these things are done by chairmanship, done by coach department, technical directorate, and we don't have anyone who is in order. And it goes even far beyond even SAFA, and it goes far. So if SAFA or FIFA has announced to deal away with age cheating, we have asked, and I did ask, and I must have sent, and I'm going to send to the office of FIFA and SAFA, as much as FIFA is now hosting such a great and magnificent tournament. Now, ours would be to say they should send their local men, those that are actually in women that are involved in sport, to come on board, so they can be able to see that at a grassroots level, we are able to combat this enemy called age cheating. So now there are two things that we looked upon. Many teams could not be part because of that. And number one was we looked for teams to come with players who are having in their hands the MySafa cards. And because we know that the players are already playing in the league, and the cards are more accessible. SAFA has done due diligence. Their faces are on the card. Now the referee and the teams are able to can solidify whether the person is eligible or not. Now number two is that therefore we also ask for them to come with IDs, even passports. Maybe you are not from meaning within the country, and now now that to us is a proper way of actually combating age. But then we had a situation where some of the teams would say, Chairman, we are having a challenge. Our team is yet to register for 2023. We have just actually brought together the boys. We don't have those my suffer cards. And some will even take chances and say we might not even have IDs. Then we said to them, now as the foundation, BJ Langer, Africa Global Foundation, we would be tackling this competition also on the side of the law to make sure any team that actually bypasses the law and any team that like to do as they will, or any team that wins and wins with a 19-year-old at an under 11, we will deal with accordingly. And also said prices and all that given could be retrieved by court of law and also by court order when or also if there is a shenanigan that is found. Now they open up and also being lenient to those who said we don't have this, we don't have that, but we established around it four rules and regulations that are needed under the policy that we have for the President Cup. We said, if you have a player, for example, you've got a player and this player is not registered with myself, yes, the player, if he's underage, he can bring the birth certificate. Now, hear this one. We said, bring the birth certificate. Number two, it must be, the birth certificate must be certified. Number two, you must also bring the ID of the parent or guardian. And we know that is administration. That is great work that parents will not, parents have time for their children. And now, if they cannot be told, they might not be able to assist. And then you bring that affidavit with their IDs. And thirdly, we also asked the parent to actually write an affidavit, a solemn affidavit that said, I am a parent of so and so, and I gave birth to so and so, and I'm a mother, a father, a guardian, or an uncle of so and so. So the person that is handling this certificate is the right person. Now that we did for lawful. Now, fourthly, we also said, then when that is done, bring us your school report or your school, meaning cutting, whatsoever, so that we can identify that if the child is on grade 7 and is now being featured on under 11 because he shot in Sacha, we know how to deal with the matter. So now that is how to build. We are building and these policies, we are building these rules, we are building these regulations. We have them before, we are building towards this tournament. And we trust that in no time we'll be able to actually see every tournament in Tshwane, tournament in Soweto, tournaments in Mamelodi, tournaments in South Africa or in Kempton Park will be running accordingly and they will take and cut a material of what you have done, and that will become meaning also meaning something to utilize in order to build soccer fraternity going forward. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you because now if I have to read what people have written, it might take me more time. I'm only left with 3 or 4 minutes, and I'm so thankful. I needed to bring one coach inside, but we're struggling with the network of the particular coaches. But let me try and see if I can bring some coaches in. Okay, we are not unable to bring Coach Nunu Baloyi. We are unable to bring, we are able to bring Coach Eddie. Coach Eddie is present. You're welcome, sir. Coach Eddie, if you're present on stream. All right, let me try again. Let me try again for the last time. Coach Eddie, if you are present on stream, we would love to have you. If not, thank you so much. And I would like to thank each and every coach here, more than 10 coaches that have come actually today and tomorrow. We are running this again for the last time with other coaches that are present for tomorrow. And then for 10 coaches and even those that have been cut by the system, I just want to say, unluck, but I trust that we will also connect tomorrow. Let me bring, because I see our coach, Coach Ed, is unable to come on board. Now, let me lastly bring Ntateli Dwaba to himself.
Papa. Come again, my leadership.
Papa. Yes, thank you so much. Nice.
Yes,
coach, family man. Thank you so much, my coach. I just want to ask you this.
Yes, my coach.
Having a couple of teams. If you can see there, we've got multiple of teams. We've got Wanderers Athletic, Limpopo Gunners from Mamelodi, and Mamelodi Warriors. So I'm Mamelodi and will come in the cup.
Yes. Yeah, you must be careful of those Mamelodian teams, eh? They are very strong. I know 2 or 3 of them. So definitely sure one of those teams will bring it home. If it's not Lidova Stars, I'm telling you, one of those teams will bring it home. So just be careful, my leadership, that in fact you must bring a polish for that cup, because it's coming to Mamelodi. We need it shining. We need it shining. So tell all those other teams, Parma, I hear you, my brother. I hear you, my coach. But forget it. This is Mamelodi's cup. So FC Montana, no, you can't have this one again. No, Gahana. I see there's 2 Gunners in the studio, in the list of teams.
Yes,
I'm not quite sure if that Gunners, they are talking about the guns, or they are talking, it's just a name. So I wanna send a strong message to them that, you know what, we are there to take that cup, nothing else. And FC Montana, thank you for this great initiative. That cup is not yours. I hope this is for the last time. That cup, I can see it there next to you. Just hold it for the last time. It's coming to Mamelodi. Thank you, my leadership.
I have only for the last time, and just my leadership is come because might be going to wow, thank you so much, our coach.
Yes.
You know, I needed that to deliver. That's what I needed the coaches to do. And I know that even tomorrow we're going to run 1 hour and other coaches the chance to come on board. You're welcome.
One more thing, my leader. One more thing. You remember I told you that I'm assembling my boys. So I've assembled my boys. Last week they've won my tournament. So they are ready. They are on fire. So be careful, my leader. Be careful, my leader.
I'm actually at home because what you're talking about is so quickly, and they now are able to win a tournament. I understand what you're talking about. I've seen them and know all of those that are standing. You know what I mean? We're looking forward to this.
Thank you, my leader.
Kind of. There's one thing that I want to talk about in regard to the double Gunners. It is, I'm waiting for the coach of Maraba Gunners to explain this. I was asking myself because they've got guns, all of them. So my question is Limpopo Gunners coming with guns, or are they holding? I'm not sure. We can't be playing dance in such a serious festivity.
I think
if Maraba Gunners come with some, I don't know what they're but I can tell you that brother will melt in fire.
Yeah, hopefully they will come tomorrow. They will be live as well. They will join us tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, my leader. Okay.
Thank you so much. That was meaning the chairman, the coach of Lidwaba Stars FC. I just want to share with you that let's have some fun, and in doing what we do, it's not an easy work, it's not an easy task. You know, I would repeat this as an ex-player. I'll repeat this. I learned that whenever you come up with something good, great, you might likely not get appraisal from everybody, even people close. Actually, you might be the one who's mocked than any other coach, because now you are taking the initiative to take soccer into another level. Remember, the level where we are now, this level of formation where even sometimes at the league level, we are not able to bring such to formation. But I trust that the president would muchly narrate a very great story and also give hope to all our coaches in South Africa who are operating at the grassroots level, from the developmental level. You see, I want to say it and say it very loud. Coaches from development are not paid. Coaches from development get sponsorship. The sponsors are actually defying them. They are throwing in their letters of pleading, and also letters of sponsorship, but they are not sponsored. Most coaches that are come out of the locality, they don't get the support that they deserve. And we also know that the reason is because we have not come to understand how important it is for meaning for us to start at the grassroots level. Break professional, yes, I also do, but I find it very difficult to understand why are we not embracing the development, because all the boys that are playing right now today, who are playing on World Cup, they were developed. There is a coach behind there in the village who worked on that young man in Senegal, who worked on that young man in Ghana, who worked on that young man in Nigeria. There is a coach in Cameroon who is not even identified, who is not even on any pay slip to be paid for the development of that young man. But the young man is enjoying all benefits. And now let me tell you this, because people think that people will start having soccer teams for money. I want to correct the statement. Most often times when you start a soccer team, you start it, sometimes they start without a budget. They start without even salary. And they continue saving, meaning developing, meaning the sons and the daughters of the land. And even when you find that parents are even part of the development, they don't support them financially. And I want to bless all the parents that are supporting their teams, all the parents that are supporting their coaches, all the parents that are supporting their parents, all the parents that are initially supporting their children. I want to salute you all. Salutations are in order to every father and every mother that is supporting his or a local team. Let me tell you why. If you won't support them, you know who will support them? You know who will support them? Crime will support them. You know who will support them? Teenage pregnancy will support them. You know who will support them? Drug abuse. If it has not yet happened to your child, I'm telling you, drug abuse will support them. You see, they will be watching something on the nets. They will be taken away. They will become some people that you don't even know that you have raised in your houses while they are holding cell phones. And now, if you don't support them to do what they love the most, what keeps them well and well behaved, well physically and emotionally and mentally, as parents, you are also helping crime and the devil to kill our country. And I'm standing here to say to all the parents, we need to support our children. I have sons and daughters who are playing soccer. We need to support them. It is not about money. It is not about you giving the coach or you have given the chair money. It is about you supporting your child. It is about you making sure your child has transport from one place to the other. It is about you supporting the initiative of your team from one place to another. It's not about just giving the child money, giving the coach, well, we are giving our money to the coach. No, you are doing it for your son. You are doing it for your daughter. I want to tell you, you will not actually go down. You will actually one day celebrate when you see the success of the child. And I'm bringing this now with heart humility, stricken in modesty, and with love and respect to say, as parents, remember before they become coaches, they are parents. We need to support the initiative of sports. Well, could be other sports, but particularly today, I'm speaking in last about sports, particularly soccer. Let us actually support our children. One day, I tell you, multiple of you will be smiling somewhere to see the success of your children. And now, if I have to close this matter in a way that it is desirable, I want to say, the coaches that have come aboard, it's a salutation to all of you. As we are running this going forth, I need you to come with me. Let's hold hands and make sure that we all actually host the best of the best. I deliver this tournament to all of you. I welcome all of you to be part of this organization. So in 2023, we have it great. We had a plan which we are going to outline in the year 2023, and we are going to now share case with the country. And this, the President Cup, would become the cup that now, even when you're in Cape Town, you would know that it's happening. Now, with whatsoever opposition that can be out there, tell something. We don't listen to people who talk. We want people who work, because people who are working are like these coaches. They're working on the ground. Now, if they are talking, let them talk. But if they're working, we work together. And let me say this once more. We are building our sons and our daughters for tomorrow. And this is a philosophy that I want to share with us. We're going to win life, not just this game, life. And may God bless the President Cup. May God bless every coach that is on board. God bless the chairmanship that's on board. We are even speaking a blessing. The stadium, the place where we will be, the vehicle, everything we bless with divine blessing and covering. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, we need to have leaders who are mindful of certain ill things and be able to stand. And because the talent is from the Creator, we are taking back the talent to the Creator of the talent and the gift that our boys do have. Now, in lastly, these are last words. I want to say to all of you, thank you so much for coming aboard. I want to honor every coach that has come today. I want to honor every player that is watching by way of telecast. I want to thank the crew of Kairos TV, and also honoring our PR madam who came on board and welcomed us today. And I want to thank you all. Let's roll, let's rock and roll till we meet again on the 4th of December, Pretoria North Sports Ground. It will be happening 8 a.m. our opening prayer. 8 a.m. 8:30 it's our kick off. And now I want to say to all of you, may you be blessed and have a wonderful day wherever you are. Thank you so very much. And in honor, I will be doing this and doing it quickly so that we can have it on. In honor of the President Cup, I'm honoring all the teams that have come on board. I'm honoring all the teams that are on board. And I'm honoring FC Montana that has actually permitted us to be part, and also they are partners of this and its management and coaching fraternity. I'm honoring also Highlanders that also have come on board, Highlanders United. I'm honoring right now, Junior Kings Football Club. I'm honoring right now Movers and Shakers. I want to honor right now Golden Eagles. I want to honor right now Tshwane Flair. I want to honor right now Limpopo Gunners. I want to honor right now Lidwaba Stars FC. I want to honor right now Winterfell Young Masters. I want to honor right now Mamelodi Warriors FC. I want to honor right now Compik FC. I want to honor right now Wanderers Athletic Club. I want to honor right now ADR Stars FC. I want to honor right now Maraba Gunners. I want to honor right now Arankua Royal Eagles FC. I want to honor right now SSMK and the FC. I want to honor right now Orchard Football Club. I want to honor right now JVJ All Stars. I want to honor right now Rosina Sidani Sport. Now, I am honoring each and every team and its coaches that have come on board in affiliation to this President Cup. And I want to say to all of you, you are honored and you're welcome with your families. It's going to be festivity, and most definitely it's going to be a family day. Come with the loved ones, be prepared for the day, and we all are going to have a great time. And also stay as you continue in training so that we can keep our boys fit as much as they are writing exams. Now, let me thank you as I take everything back to the studio. And I want to thank all for coming on board. And may you all remain blessed. And as we also bless the President Cup. And I want to say again, let you all be filled with the fire in this cup. Thank you so much.